Hey, welcome back to Dollar Author. Hey, listen, so we are approaching the end of tax season here. Obviously, April 15th, April 16th, depending on what day it falls down on and latest government guidance. And one of the things that I definitely want to talk about is how big is your tax return? A lot of people, they're under the impression that the bigger the tax return, the better. Typically, that's usually for people who don't know how to manage their money. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but what I mean by that is if you're getting a huge tax return at the end, whenever you go to file your taxes, that means you're paying the government way too much money throughout the year. And if you know anything about the time value of money, how compounding interest works, once you check out the blog that we have on that, you'll see that if you manage your money appropriately throughout the year, then yes, you won't get as big of a tax return at the end of the year, but you actually get more money on them whenever your paycheck goes through. Because typically what happens is each time you get paid, the government takes out a certain portion of taxes. And if they're taking out more, that means obviously you're going to have a bigger tax return at the end of the year, all things considering. And obviously if your paycheck's a little bit less, if they're taking out less, then you're going to have less pay at the end of the year. So there's a couple things to think about, and there's a way that you can go around that. So if you're getting like a huge tax return at the end of the year, pay a visit to your HR. There's no requirement on how often you can update your W-4. Okay, W-4 is basically the corporate way of pulling out taxes to meet the government mandates. And so you can go to your HR department and ask for your latest W-4 and then adjust those as you seem fit. So if you're currently saying doing single and one for your exemptions, remember that exemptions are not the number of dependents that you have. The number of exemptions is basically a percentage rate that the government pulls out, the IRS pulls out from your paycheck based on a algorithm. Okay, a lot of people are under the impression, well, I have 2 children and I have a spouse, so that's 3 exemptions, 3 dependents. It does not work that way. All right, they have a whole algorithm which spells out basically how much to pull out from your taxes. So pay your HR a visit and then adjust that accordingly. Maybe if you're doing single and one, maybe you're looking at doing single and 3. You really need to talk to a tax advisor or tax planner, maybe even the financial advisor, to really see which percent works best for you. So just a few things to consider to kind of help you guys out. And you'd be surprised if you're paying way too much in taxes. And if you're paying way too much out of your taxes out of each paycheck, and then you're getting this huge tax return at the end of the year, but maybe you need a little extra cash throughout the year in order to make ends meet, that might be an option for you. Once again, check with your local tax advisor, see what options are available for you. Now, it's one way that obviously, if you guys are struggling for some bills, say you can't quite make some of but you can even use it for an extra credit card payment. So whenever you have a credit card payment, if you're just looking for maybe an extra $50 a month to help pay towards that, that's a great option for you. It's another option to where you're not having to wait on the monthly promotion or another bill to get paid off. It's a little bit of what I like to call money strategery to kind of help you guys along the way. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you like this video. If you do, please give me one of these, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a wonderful day.